271 contracts.
Coming into this buy area on the on crude oil over here, this 15-minute demand zone. But let's see if we want to push through it. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, my shit's fudged up right now. I caught myself. Trading guys, trade Apex having an awesome sale. 1 day to pass. What else was it? Oh, boom, we broke that to mad on crude. 1 day to pass, and what else was it? The 150, 250, and 300K accounts are all priced at $40 per account, and the lifetime fee is set to $85, which is awesome. So really great sales going on there on Apex. I definitely recommend.
Hey Kevin, good morning.
Good morning. What's going on, man? What's up? What's up?
Hey, I'm wondering, do you think it's possible we might reach up to that fair value gap up at 20,126 on NASDAQ?
Let's pop up. Let's check NASDAQ and what time frame?
Oh, well, it's a pretty large fair value gap. You'll see it on the 15-minute,
15
probably
minute.
even the 30-minute, but mainly the 15-minute and 5-minute.
Cool. Guys, I'm looking real quick. I am looking for CL to hold this fair value gap on the 5-minute. I want to see if there's any fibs or anything over here too. I don't think so. And then I'm going to check that fair value gap that you just mentioned. Oh, we sort of got that fib right there. Okay, I'm going to look to enter some crude oil long positions over there. And then I do want to check that out. If we hold. Where are we at on crude? I'm going to start some crude positions. And then I'm going to check NASDAQ. This is crude, by the way. We're going to look for new highs on this. Would be nice. Now, NASDAQ 15-minute. Appreciate your patience. Can't walk and chew gum. This big one right here.
Yeah.
So that one was tested already, right? So then the following candle, after that third candle, right? We wicked into it a few times actually. So I sort of, me personally, I will delete them because it ends up being too much shiznit on my screen. And I don't like that. Guys, nice crude pump from that fair value gap.
So it would not be considered fair value gap anymore?
It still is a fair value gap, right? Because we rejected it and it didn't break. So it is still valid. That's really a I guess trial and error, right? Something that you as a trader would have to say, okay, me personally, I've used fair value gaps this way for so long that this is still a valid fair value gap. I'm going to keep it. Whereas me, I could be like, well, I've been using fair value gaps this way for so long, then I'm going to use X, Y, and right. So it's it would depend. Because I like
see.
the supply and demand a bit more, I usually keep those levels a lot longer, but it does depend. Where are my zones on this one? All my levels were like gone this morning. I don't know why. Crude oil entry was like over here because this thing just like bounced like crazy. Put our stop loss there. Nice. We're in some crude longs right now. Want to get in more. NASDAQ chopping around. This is crude. Nice pump on crude. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Sweet. Go crude, go. All the way up. Keep going, baby. Good stuff. Good run. Good run. Alright. Alright, crude. Big crude move. Staying patient on this. What's going on YouTube? We are currently in some crude oil long positions from this fair value gap over here. This was a broken demand zone, which is helpful because that means we broke that demand, grabbed that liquidity, then reversed at that fair value gap. A lot of times we'll get a zone overlapping or near a zone, and sometimes we might break that first one and reject the second one because the market knows that there's going to be a lot of people waiting at that first one. Yo, crude looks good to add here. Wait and see though.
ES just broke below VPOC.
Is that Tupac's cousin?
Well,
So funny.
and then there's a little brother called Smallpox. And
Oh, jeez.
Oh, if we could get back into this area right here on crude, I'm adding. Adding like crazy. Come on, crude, do it. It's a hit, pretty heavy level, 81.20. That's way back at this fair value gap. I don't know why my drawings aren't on here. Like, I got other supply zones and stuff up here. I don't know. Oh, we're hitting this fair value gap and trying to hold. We'll see. NASDAQ bouncing around. Like Bobby Brown, I've been bumping around. Added to crude right there.
all right, PMI flash in 5 minutes.
Oh, shit. We'll just have to see. Alright, crude coming down to that fair value gap again, which I will add there. If we can get another test there, would be great. And I already added here, but I'm willing to add again down here. Hard stops are over here. Okay, we're wicking that. Good stuff. That 61% is sitting there too. Gotta look at the daily on crude, right? Just like the past few days, look how bullish we've been. So it's sort of hard to short something like that. If we could get in early on this pump higher today and get a nice bull move, that would be great on crude. Probably gonna wait for this 5 minutes to close before I add any more. That's a nice 1 minute reaction though off that 1 minute fair value gap. So let's see. Zooming into bookmap, taking a look. If you guys want to see anything, YouTube, let me know. If you guys want to see anything, Discord, let me know. Power to the people. Alright, we're getting another wick off of this zone here on crude. Now at this point, I want to be careful. I want to see a strong buy bubble. If we could get a strong buy bubble, that would be great on crude. Is this the right contracts?
All right, ES has just stuck its toe into a fair value gap. South.
Beautiful. Ooh. Crude with a little bit of a punch. Let's see though. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like taking more on that. If we break above that previous 1 minute candle, I'll add. I gotta see. I gotta see. Buyers are really trying to hold us here. Oh, there we go. Where's the absorption indicator? I gotta get that absorption indicator going on crude a bit better. Some strong selling. Crude oil just chilling around right now. Chilling around this 1 minute fair value gap. Nice. It's holding it though. It's holding it pretty well. Check out the 5 minute. I'm gonna add. Not yet. Not yet. I still feel like we might even be able to go tap that fair value gap one more time. NASDAQ is just chopping around right now. Probably going to see some bear moves. We are near a demand zone, so because we're near that demand zone, I am not taking any shorts on NASDAQ. Because this demand has not been broken before, right?
What's the demand zone?
2 hour.
2 hour. What's the where is it?
It is on the 2 hour. No, I'm just kidding. It's on the 2 hour, and it is from Monday. Monday, we created a 2 hour demand zone. See how we wicked
Is
it
that
a couple times?
1998 one?
Huh? What do you mean?
Is it 19 like
Oh,
where
the
like
zone.
where
Oh,
is it?
yes,
Yeah.
19980. Yes, 19980. Now, just because the zone's there, right, we have to notice we wicked it a few times, but we failed the rally, so this zone might be getting weaker. And we got to remember the price action yesterday was bearish. So because of all these different subjective issues, we got to be patient and just say, okay, you know what? I don't see a good setup right now. Because a few things could happen. We could sweep pre-market lows, stay in demand, and then reject, and everybody who was short because yesterday was bearish ends up trapped in the market. Or we could just sweep lower, right? It doesn't, I don't know right now. It's 250-50. I'll take a trade when it's more 80-20, right? I want to be more certain. I want to be in the right direction. I want to be smart. I want to add to crude. I want a brand new whip. I want a brand new house. I don't know if you guys will know that song, but that's gotta throw my references in there. Okay, crude. Okay, crude. Let's see.
Yowza!
Some selling pressure. Oh, that's that PPI flash, right?
Yep.
Staying patient on crude. If it pops back up out of the zone, we're in this.
What is the PPI flash? What does that mean?
So it's the Purchasing Managers Index. Purchasing Managers Index, and it's about their forecast of how their purchasing is going to be over the next month or whatever. One of the problems, though, is that they release a preliminary estimate. It's not the final. We see this with CPI, PMI, and all this kind of stuff. They release the preliminary. Well, the market moves on the preliminary and usually doesn't give a poot about the final. We see it with jobs numbers and all this kind of stuff. That sometimes they'll call it a flash.
10-4, thank you.
It's important to understand that most of the institutions already have their move planned. They just agree on the time. If the institutions are in agreement, now there's no collusion here because they're competitors. So if they all happen to agree on moving the same direction, the market takes off and runs like a scalded dog. If, on the other hand, they do not agree, well, that's when chop comes all over the place. As their algos are fighting it out, kind of thing. But unless, of course, the news is extremely good or extremely bad, unless it's extremely good or bad, their move is already planned and has absolutely nothing to do with what the news says. It's just the time that it drops.
Adding to crude in this fair value gap again, but we might run through it. News can run through zones like it's nothing, guys. Just like that. Alright, we're gonna wait. We might want to inverse fair value gap this one. I like NASDAQ longs though, to be honest. Okay, especially off that zone, if we could bottom tick that. I'm gonna get a NASDAQ. Where are we at, NASDAQ? Let's see. Don't want to be going long at the bottom. Well, we don't want to be going short at the bottom. I'm going to go long NASDAQ, a few contracts, stop at the lows. Reason for this entry is because we just wicked off of another demand inside this demand, and a lot of people could be bearish right now because of that break of structure to the downside. And if we stop that, we stop out. We know how much our risk is, we know how much our reward is. Nice. See, we get a pop on NASDAQ here. Nice, nice, right? This is going to trap a lot of buyers down here if we do want to push back higher. I like that 5 minute. Got to close higher on the 5 minute. Nice, nice. Nice. Let's throw ES up here. Be aware if there's any divergence. We do have divergence. ES made a low. NASDAQ did not make that low. So now I'm going to put my stop loss at that new low on NASDAQ. My trade setup on NASDAQ right now is looking like this. Ooh, bears, stop it. Not the cleanest, not the prettiest, but we'll see. Yeah, bears are strong. Bears said, forget your longs. We're staying patient. That wasn't in the setup, so we're really being patient right now. Wick that bottom.
ESVWAP at 55.30.
My stop loss is right here. Hoping that we keep this divergence up. I don't think we will. Bears are pretty strong at the moment. Yeah, dude. Oof. Let's see. I'm staying patient. I'm not getting out, not reversing. Yeah. Not looking good for us bulls. Out of those. Oof. Yeah, forget that. Forget that. We're gonna be patient on that. We're gonna run back some CL, because that's been cleaner. Now we just gotta wait a little bit. NASDAQ looks great to continue lower. Let's see. Nice. 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 Just ride that momentum. I'm out. I just took a quick scalp on NASDAQ right there. Does feel, yeah.
ES South target 55.22 is a buy wall.
Alright, alright. Alright, alright, alright. What time is it? 9:50.
I think we have more news at 10.
Gotcha. We might go lower. Let's see. Looking for this 950 area to short. Let's see. Yeah, if we could get in this 1 minute fair value gap here on NASDAQ, we're going short. Right? We switch our bias just like that. We can't be married to our bias, or else we're too biased.
ES sell wall just appeared at
This thing might continue.
55.25-ish.
There goes crude oil is using an inverse fair value gap right now. It did not create a new fair value gap over it. So I'd be patient on that. And we're in a 30-minute demand zone now on NASDAQ. Would really like to see a pullback at some point to give us an entry. 5-minute fair value gap up there. It didn't close yet. Come on, baby. This thing's just gonna keep going. Let's see.
All right. ES sell wall still here at 55.20. See if we can punch through and go south on that.
Nvidia's crashing. That's what's going on right now.
Oh yeah, my long-term holdings have all gotten stopped out. I put stops in all over the place when I started to see this rollover.
Nice. Now let's see. There we go. This 19,950 was a pretty strong area. Look at the strong sellers over here. 19,951. There's a strong seller. And that 1947, 1950 is within that fair value gap.
All right, previous day low on ES.
Staying patient on this, guys. You know what? I might switch. Do we have... No, probably not. I was gonna say, I wonder if we have any Fibonacci's up there, but I doubt it. This is a down move. Fibonacci's gonna be way up there. Yeah.
Kevin, do you ever play opening gaps, like just the regular trading hours?
No. No, sir. Just I just trade I just trade whenever we come to the zones, right? So we set up our zones, we set up our levels. The market doesn't care if it's 9:30 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the morning, especially for futures. So when the price gets to that zone, price gets to the setup, that's when the trade is taken. So like if I'm out and about, yesterday's crude oil setup, man, that thing was a 7-to-1, turned into a 5-to-1 because it was a tick away from take profit. But that thing, where were we?
5 minutes until news.
Is it not on here? Of course it's not on here. It was a real clean setup, but the thing was, oh, here we go. This was the entry on the longs, right? And I didn't get out. My take profit was up here. We wicked around it. We did not hit that take profit. Anyways, my entry was down here, and literally I had to hold this thing for where'd it go? For what, all day? 3.5 hours I held that. No, till market closed. 4 o'clock. I closed that trade at 4 o'clock. I got in at like a little before noon. I got in on this candle 11:40, held it till 4 o'clock. Because again, the market, we got to wait for our setup. We got to be patient. Really looking for this 1 minute fair value gap up here to hit. No, whoa.
The 1 minute on NASDAQ?
Yeah. I don't know if we will though. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. This is the hard place down here. All these buyers sitting here on the heat map. And this is the rock, the 1 minute fair value gap. And all that selling pressure. Nvidia with a bit of a push higher. Microsoft 2. Apple's chopping around, dancing around. Don't go short here, guys. We should have some type of pullback. Weighted index, a little bit of pullback too. Gotta remember to use the weighted index more. That thing used to be my favorite. I used it before the whole ICT nonsense. I used to love that weighted index. Bread and butter. Alright, come on. Push us up 15 more points. Really quick. Crude oil chopping around our original entry. Throw ES up on here. See if ES is at any zones, areas of interest, anything.
2 minutes until news.
Thank you. Okay, there's NASDAQ. I'm going to throw those orders out there because I said I wanted to take that 1 minute fair value gap. I know news comes up in 2 minutes though, so we have to be extremely careful because again, we're also still shorting it into a demand zone. Some equities got some strength here. Light enough on this trade that my stop loss is at the top of the fair value gap that I don't care if it runs to it.
ES sell wall 5528.5.
Oh, it's going to run to it. Oh, let's see.
Just means it's going to break south.
No way. Still holding these shorts right now. Do feel like we might want to take out that 1 minute fair value gap because we have a 5 minute above us. I'm moving my stop loss real quick. We have a 5 minute. Moving my stop
ESV
where that 5 minute is. We have a 5 minute fair value gap right there, right here. So I'm gonna keep an eye on both, and if I have to add, I'll add into this 1 minute, 5 minute fair value gap. That news might push us, like, good. Look at that demand test and push high. I should have grabbed some longs down there, knowing people were trapped. That's alright, we're chilling. Hard to go long in such a weak market. Nvidia pumping higher right to its VWAP right now. Weighted index a little weak. I'm not stressing this trade right now. We should have news now, right?
Yeah. I mean, they've already made a move. Okay, we're going up.
Broke that fair value gap. Stop is above this fair and stopped out. Oh man, guys. It's one of those days, guys. One of those days. That's alright. Let's see.
We've moved back up to the daily VPOC.
Now let's look for some type of inverse fair value gap, which we're getting on this current 1 minute candle. Let's see. Good buying pressure. Check those higher time frames. Nice 15-minute on ES.
Kevin, do you trade on the same system with your book map that's running, your book map's running on?
What do you mean?
The same computer. Do you have your trading platform on the same computer?
Yeah.
Do you see any sluggishness? As I've been using Bookmap here, I kind of see a overall sluggishness. I got a decent PC. I kind of see this overall sluggishness in my PCs and when I run Bookmap.
Yeah? I have a PC, nothing crazy, but I have a few monitors up. It seems to work okay.
Okay.
New area of interest to short is this this area up here on NASDAQ. Well, why do these sweeps come in now? You were just asking me about sluggishness on Bookmap. There you go. There's our sluggishness. Alright, let's see.
All right. ES is between VPOC and VWAP. VWAP. VWAP.
It's like we can mark fair value gaps out everywhere. All it's gonna do is make you enter everywhere. If we could dip real quick, then rip, I'd be interested. This was a pretty strong move. Weighted index is pumping right now. What's crude oil doing? Crude oil's back to bullish. Let's see. Yeah, we're done with crude. Depending how this 1 minute closes on NASDAQ, I'll grab a long for a scalp. Yeah, nope. It taps that demand. I'm not doing it though. It's the 5 minute. Nah. What am I looking at up here? Fair value gap play. 15-minute fair value gap. We have the 15-minute fair value gap right here, right in this zone. We have a bit of a breaker block right here, so there's a confirmation on our unicorn, right? Because now we have our breaker block, we have our fair value gap. I might make fair value gaps another color. Fair value gap, breaker block, unicorn. So I'll be looking for a short right up in here. We're hitting that inverse fair value gap and trying to push higher now. Could look for a scalp long here, but wouldn't take it because that's some absorption right there. Just waiting. Apple selling off. Weighted index weak at VWAP. Nvidia trying to push higher. Yo, YouTube, what's going on, guys? Hit that like and subscribe button. We're getting chopped up. We're getting chopped up today. Listen, man, those moves, they're gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just gotta be patient right here. You know what it is? Take a loss, take a second loss. But as long as you're monitoring the losses, keeping them low, once you hit that third trade, that winner, it should be able to take over your losses. And if it's not, then you either have a strategy that requires you to have a higher win percentage, or you're not managing your risk to reward ratio correctly. I do want to be patient to see if we can get up here on the NASDAQ. So basically, entering at the fair value gap, stop loss at the high of the 70 of the Fibonacci retracement. Might look to enter at the 61% instead of the fair value gap. Try to get a deeper entry. Target's low a day. Let's look at the daily time frame, right? We always want to look at the daily. Daily has been bearish. Daily has been bearish. Just for yesterday. All the days prior were very bullish. So we do have to be aware of our equities. Is ES lining up in anything? I don't see anything on ES. Maybe if there's a fib.
ES coming up to a sell wall at right now. We rejected here just a moment ago. Let's see what happens this time.
We do have another unicorn, sort of, but it already hit on ES. This fair value gap, this 78%, and this breaker block right here. Some buying pressure coming into crude oil, which crude oil, of course, wanted to stop hunt. That's fine. Fair, breaker block. All right. So this is the area I would want to see us reject on ES, just like we did before. That's a bit of a nicer setup than NASDAQ. There's a chance I go with ES on this one. We'll see. We got to see how we react when we get, if we get to either of those zones. Just got to be patient right now. We're chopping. We're in the middle of nowhere. If you take a trade now, you might as well flip a coin and enter on whatever side it lands on. Nice buying pressure. That was a strong buy bubble right there. Good absorption. Good sweeps. This is the sweeps indicator. That means people had placed limit orders, stop orders to exit their short position up here or long position. So they swept those orders. Let's see, this is 1995. 1995. Do a little book map analysis right up here. Can't really see shit with all this going on. Just waiting right now, man. We're just chopping around. Buyers have been failing. Sellers have been strong. But we're not just going to jump in anywhere. We do have this 5-minute fair value gap. We wicked through a few times on NASDAQ, and we're rejecting it. But I'm looking for this unicorn setup on the NASDAQ. That would be right up here. This breaker block, fair value gap, and that's 61 to 78% on the Fibonacci. That would be a NASDAQ setup, which is a 3-to-1. But ES, if we get that ES setup, that's a 4.5-to-1, which is a lot higher risk to reward wise, right? So we want to be aware of that type of thing when we're coming up with our trades and our plans, especially if we're looking for some type of divergence. We're trading ES and or NQ. We want to know which one has been weaker if we're going to go short, which one has been stronger if we're going long. And yeah. Just gonna wait right here, guys. We're just gonna wait and see. I want to see a strong pop. I want to see us go at 55.37. Let's see ES, if ES has any sellers. 55.37. Right now, look at this. 55.36, 55.37. Look how strong this. Look at these sellers right here, sitting over here on ES. A ton of sellers right inside that zone.
Yeah, the pre-market VPOC is around 37.5, so all that lines up.
Nice. I might take both, to be honest. I don't know. I gotta see. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some alerts. Guys, give me like 30 seconds. Also, don't forget YouTube, you guys too. What is it? Apex having that huge sale. All those 150K, 250K, 300K accounts, all going for just $40 an account. When you pass it, instead of paying, I think it's like $200 or $300 for the lifetime fee, it's only $85 for the lifetime fee. Great sale. Use code Bullish Bears to get that sale. Good stuff. Good stuff. Alright, alerts are set. I'll be back in a half a second. I'm sure as soon as I step away, it's gonna push over there. Oh, wait. You gotta be kidding me.
So at 10:30, natural gas comes out and the oil rig comes out at 1. So if you're trading crude, sometimes natural gas can affect crude, but usually it'll be the 1 o'clock rig count to keep your eye on for crude.
Oh, crude. Alright, well, we got that pump so far. Get us into that. Where's that fair value gap? Right, I have my entry at the 61%. So we get a quick little push right into it. We'll most likely sell. Wait. Oh, okay. I was gonna say we're getting close to these levels too on ES. We'll see whichever one sets up nicer. You guys, let me know what you want to see on Bookmap. If you want me to switch back and forth between ES and Q, want me to look at crude oil, whatever you guys want. To the
Centerfolds?
rise of the bomb. Let's see. A minute left in this 5 minute. Definitely gonna let it close. I really want to see ES get into that zone. If ES gives us the setup, I'm probably going to take ES over NQ.
All right.
Pumping.
ES call wall. Here we are. 232 contracts.
Okay, we're coming into NASDAQs. That's that area I wanted to look to enter. Same with ES. So I'm going to put some orders out there to sell to enter NASDAQ shorts right up here, right at that area. So I do want one more pump to try to get us through that. Gotta be careful though. How's that 1 minute looking? Yeah, I do like that. Let's see. Let this 1 minute close. I moved my limit orders so I don't get filled right away. I'm gonna take it though. If it does hit that zone one more time on NASDAQ, I'm taking it short NASDAQ. Right here. There we go. There's the fill. Now again, ES, I wanted to see if we could get in here as well to go short. Gonna be a bit more patient on that entry. We might want to take out this buy side liquidity right here on ES first. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. That is at 55.38. So right over here, I'm going to look for some absorption to come in over here. Now I'm in a couple NASDAQ shorts. Pretty light right now because buyers did step back in recently. Looking for this unicorn play to play out. Really looking to see if ES could push back up here too. The problem with that is NASDAQ might break this zone if we get back up there. So let's see. Some buyers stepping in. They're trying to hold this 215 level. Problem is NASDAQ needs to push higher so ES could get up there. That's just a bit of a predicament. Let's see. Anything else to be aware of? Any supply zones? I'd rather short a supply than a fair value gap. But there ain't nothing, man. There's nothing good up here. Nice little rejection on ES. Letting the 5 close. Some buyers stepping back in. Nice.
All right, we just tagged pre-market VPOC. We're turning around.
Oh, did we just... Oh, we wicked that entry. Hold up. I'm putting some limit orders out on ES. Create. 55.37 is going to be my entry on ES. Short. Right
Okay. 31.5 is the buy wall.
Nice sellers right there. Back green on this trade on NASDAQ. I'm going to move my sell order like right over here on ES so I get filled. See if it comes back up to it. $10 seconds on this 1 minute. We do still have a few minutes in the 5. So I would sort of just stay patient actually. I have a limit sell order on the ES at 55.37.
New call wall, 36 and a quarter. Bam, just hit it.
Hold up, let's see. Nice. Let's see. Come on, push us up. Push us up. I really want to enter 55.38.
38 is the new sell wall to 55 contracts.
Yeah. Yep. Nice. Cool. Yeah, alright. Forget it. We'll look to enter 55.37. Yeah, see that? Oh, I moved my entry, and that would have been a good one. Alright, we'll move it down one more time. Really want to see these buyers step in. Good selling pressure coming in right now, though. We're short the NASDAQ right now. Short NASDAQ. Wanted to get short ES, did not get the fill. We'll wait to see if I get that fill on ES. But that's some good selling pressure. We hear that in this map. Oh, that's actually crude oil with the selling pressure. We're gonna turn crude oil off and we'll listen to ES and NQ. Come on, ES, go give me that entry. 30 seconds in this 5-minute left, guys. Looking for let's put the VIX up on here. Looking for ES short positions, 55.36.50. VIX has been dropping, which is bullish. So I do want to be a little careful with that. Moving my entry for a second. No, I'm not gonna move my entry again. I did that like 3 times and I ended up missing my entry. So we're gonna keep the entry at 55.37 on ES short, stop loss 55.41. About a 4-point stop.
All right, currently the sell wall's at 38.
Okay, I'm gonna try to enter there. Come on, there we go. All right, short ES. We are short ES there. I think we might run through that sell wall to try to grab some liquidity. We do have to see, though. Got to be patient. I'm short NASDAQ. I'm short ES. Stop loss. We see everything is on the charts, guys. Everything is on the charts. These are my trades. Entered here on ES short. Entered here on NASDAQ short. And if it runs to the stop loss, it runs to the stop loss. We're going to be patient. There's a unicorn setup. Pretty bearish day. Bearish yesterday. Going to see if we want to repeat that. See if the market wants to continue that downtrend. YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. Check us out. Go like my recent videos, my shorts, the reels, the YouTube videos themselves, the educational videos. Put all those together for you guys. Try to make your trading experience easier. So far is a really good entry on ES short so far. Like really good. There we go. NASDAQ dumping too. Guys, beautiful. Beautiful. Look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Stay patient. Stay patient. That was just one little push. We want a move lower. We want a new low of day, guys. So this little push is nothing. You really want to see sellers step in and mean business. Nvidia is trying to push lower. Exactly what we want to see. We want to see Nvidia just sell off. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay, ladies and gents. Let's see. See if we got liftoff. We really need that momentum on Nvidia. This is what I'm looking at. I got Nvidia right here, guys. I want Nvidia to just drop, man. Just drop. If Nvidia go below sub 125, sub 120. Oh, boom. Oh my goodness. Sub 125.75 would be great. Would really love to see a sub 125. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Guys, that short entry is phenomenal so far. Boom. 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 This is what I'm talking about, guys. We had some choppage this morning. And then we said, nah, hold up. Buckle up and be patient. Good stuff so far. Good run so far. We're staying patient, though. We're staying patient. That little move was great. If we were scalping, sure, we could take some profits. But this is, we're in it for a new low a day. We really want to see bears step in. Really want to see that selling pressure, man. Just whipsaw, just whiplash, just drop, baby. Just keep going. 17 seconds in this 1 minute. Want to see that momentum.
You have a target for NQ? I see there's a weekly low at 19,903.
New low of day is the target for both of them. ES and NQ. I want new low of day on both of them.
Okay.
Will I end up regretting that target? We'll see. But I like that bearish momentum. I do like that bearish, that strength that Nvidia has to the downside to help push us. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Okay. But yeah, we just ride with the trend. Ride with the trend, guys. Ooh,
VPOC.
beautiful. Beautiful, guys. Oh, man. Get money.
So VPOC is your safe base. That's the place that you'll see the stocks will often run back to as VPOC, the daily VPOC intraday. We do have on the south side a big sell wall at 55.26.
Dude, look at this.
So if we're going south, 26 is our next target.
All right. Would love to see it. Would love to see it. Pulling back a little bit. That's all right. Look at the strength of this 5-minute candle right there. That's going to keep me in this trade right now. Even if we bounce, I'm just going to hold this right now. Wanted that new low of day. I'm going to stay patient. Need to see strength in ES to push lower. Need to see strength in NASDAQ to push lower. Really like that 5-minute close on Nvidia to push lower. Sub 125.66 right there. Nvidia's bouncing around that 125.75 mark. Weighted index pretty weak. I'm just holding these guys. I'm not gonna let this bounce shake me out. I'll maybe move my stop loss. I'll move my stop a little bit. But we're staying in this. I do like that to continue. I'm not gonna shake out of this right here. Gotta expect a little bit of pullback. We can't just march right to our take profit. Maybe if I say I'll be right back and I walk away for a second, the market will reverse back to our direction. Or it'll go hit our stop
It's
loss.
possible.
Alright, let's see. Ready? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a water. Guys, stay hydrated. Nvidia drop. Hey man, it didn't work yet. Oh, it's starting to. Staying in it.
Yeah, it went right down to
Nice.
VPOC and bounced, as well as VWAP, VWAP. My baby trades the charts to VWAP, VWAP.
Good
Gave me
stuff.
beans, now I got the farts. Wop, wop.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, sellers, let's continue now. About 2 minutes in this 5 minute. Really want to see that momentum kick in here. Want to see Nvidia sell off. I really want to see that. Really want to see these bears knock down those buyers. Keep hitting those sell limits. Weighted index week, Apple week, Microsoft week, Tesla week. Just waiting. Really need VIX to start pushing higher. VIX did not. It's sort of consolidating. I don't like that we're chopping around down here, but I'm not like, I'm not worried about it right now. Still with it on those shorts. I'm probably gonna, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Not a fan of this pump right there on ES, but still valid enough. Still
Yeah,
valid
just
enough
had
to hold.
sleep sellers.
Yep. Still valid to hold. Gonna hold. NASDAQ with the selling. Come on, ES. Follow suit. A lot of times, guys, you'll notice NASDAQ will feel some momentum before ES does because NASDAQ is one of the leaders, right? So it's mainly a tech index, and ES is the top 500. So NASDAQ is top 100. So it feels those tech indexes a lot quicker, and the ES is a lot more to weigh in. But when the tech has a really strong move, it's hard for ES to not feel that.
Well, NASDAQ is more twitchy, is the way I like to think of it. It's got a knee-jerk reaction kind of thing.
Yeah.
But Russell on the daily has been rolling over and down and down and down. And a lot of times Russell is the crystal ball.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say it's a totally different market, it's disconnected, but sometimes it happens on the smaller scale first because the Russell is the Russell 3000 is the top 3,000 companies. There it goes. Yeah.
Nice. Right back at it. A lot of
All right.
sweeps.
So the Russell 3000 is top 3,000 biggest companies. The Russell 1000 is the top 1,000. The Russell 2000, which we call the Russell, is then the companies from 1,001 down to 3,000. So that's your small and mid caps.
Right.
A lot of times they feel that pressure first, and then it rolls over to the big ones. Yeah, look at that. Roll, baby, roll.
Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
All right, 26 is the next target south.
Time is it? I want to wrap this up soon, guys. I gotta wrap it up early today. Take care of some things. But yo, I like these bears. Let's push lower. Let's keep it going, baby. I feel like cutting one of them. I feel like either cutting ES or NQ. Because I do think bulls are trying their best to hold. But I mean, Nvidia's pretty weak. It's tough, guys. We're in a tough spot right now.
We are back to VPOC.
Really want to see bears take it right back down. Right back down. Have that wick be the fake. But there is support under us, right? We're still in demand. But the bears have been very strong, so it's a tough call. We had a good enough entry that we could either hold or cut here and either be profitable or just let it run back to break even. But we're being patient on this. 2.5 minutes on the 5 minute. I do feel like this might want to bounce a little bit. I just want the bears to continue this lower though. Just like that. Just give us strong selling pressure on the market pulse. Give us something good to help us confirm that we have that strength. Some buying pressure coming into NQ. Good stuff. There we go.
So down there around 26 is both the pre-market low and yesterday's low. So those make for very nice targets.
Are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. Let's go sweep those lows, NASDAQ. Let's go, baby.
Which is also where the buy wall is at 26 even, 214 contracts.
I don't like that we're chopping around here. This is what crude oil did to me yesterday before it reversed a tick away from my take profit. And we're not a tick away, so I'm not stressing. And this 5 minutes still looks good too. So still not stressing. I'm probably just gonna stay patient. This looks like bears are ready. We only got a minute left in this 5 minute. I like it. I don't like how heavy these buyers are down here at 19,940, but like, I think we're gonna take it. Oh, that's 19,940's way down. Close. Nvidia with a bit of a bounce. I don't like that. Yeah, that makes me want to exit this. Let's see. Weighted index pretty weak though. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Nvidia trying to bounce here. 40 seconds left. Plenty of time to reverse on us.
VPOC has lowered.
There we go, Nvidia. Get that weakness. Weighted index trying to push higher. I'm just staying patient on these shorts, guys. I said my target was swing lows. That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. 20 seconds in this 5 minute. Give me one nasty drop. One nasty drop will bring us right to those swing lows. 14 seconds. One crazy drop. Come on now. 10 seconds.
So close.
5, 4. Let's get it right here. Come on. Oh, dude, this thing is just toying with us right now. But that was nice. I want to see it push lower.
Stress I will give you.
VIX with a push higher. We'll hold. You know what? We'll have to see. We'll really have to see. Buyers are not making it easy right now. This morning, sellers just didn't care. Right now, buyers are not making it easy. A lot of sweeps coming in right there. It's gonna wait. Not jumping right out. That was only the first minute of the 5 minute. Some good buying pressure though. Nasty, gross. Stop it. Pullbacks are pullbacks. It's gonna happen. I don't trust this to go higher, but Nvidia and that weighted index are going higher. Should have listened to it. Let's see, where we at? I mean, I'm waiting. We're still not at stop loss. We're still not at take profit. And if we're not at either of those, we're just chopping. It's just noise. This could very possibly give us a nice big long upper wick and then push back lower. I'm sure we've all seen that before in the market. Guys, give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back.
All right, ES is back down to VPOC. We got so we're kind of in a supply demand area, which is why we're doing a lot of chopping. But it's a pretty wide one here. It's about almost like 8 points wide. So, I mean, that's the reason we're chopping around so much, is because this has been a hot zone.
Oh, boom! What am I talking about? That's crazy. That long upper wick. What'd I say 2 minutes ago? All right, now we just gotta hope these sellers hold, guys, and listen to our target. That was nice. That's a nice upper wick, guys. Oh yeah, no, Nvidia's trying to dump. Good. Nvidia back 125.25 right now. Love that. Staying in these. Really want to see new low a day. VIX trying to push higher too. 36 seconds left in the 5 minute. Could pump right back up, right? Could do whatever it wants. The market does
Small
not
fair
care.
value gap right here on the 15 seconds. So we'll tag that and then we'll decide where we're going to go from there.
Is that like a bearish fair value gap, bullish fair value gap?
It was a bearish, so we're retracing back up into it. I found the 15-second chart and book map seem to align a little bit better.
Yeah.
Because book map moves. And that's the weirdest thing about book map because it's candleless.
Well, you could add candles to it.
Yeah, I know, but then you can't read the bubbles, and stuff.
That's
but
true.
it takes a little getting used to. It really does.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I have both.
Guys, I really feel like exiting this just for the sake of exiting it because I got shiznit to do today. But that's not why we exit trades. That is not why we exit trades. So I'm gonna call the New York Stock Exchange real quick and tell them to just dump the market because I gotta go. They'll understand, right? They always seem to be very understanding when I need something. Oh, that 30-minute looks bearish though on NASDAQ. Give us a dump. Let's go. Let's go. I got things to do. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, we've tagged into the fair value gap. We're now headed south back out of it. So get set up for your attack run.
Yeah, seriously. The problem is we're struggling with breaking lower. Come on, just one crazy break and day's done, week's done. Happy Friday. I might, I really want to, yeah, I'm not a fan of this. I might get out of ES at least. Nah, I don't know. The 5 minutes just still looks very bearish. It's just struggling. Yeah. I don't know, guys. We're struggling to go lower. Want to see bears step in like crazy, and we're not getting that. Look at that pump on NASDAQ. Look at that pump on ES. Give me one more drop and I'm out of this. We're out of here. Gotta remember though, everything in between is still just noise. If I wasn't going anywhere, I might hold. Should probably hold anyways. Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Again. So we'll see if it goes in my direction or not.
Okay, buy wall at 28.75. We have rejected it, headed back above. So notice again, we're chopping around VWAP, VPOC.
No, Nvidia pumped, that's what it is.
All right, looks like we are through that buy wall. That puts
go.
the new buy wall below us is at 25.5.
26 is strong too. Yeah, part of me is like, get out of ES. Another part of me is like, we got a minute left in this 5. It could drop. Nice drop on the weighted index. Let's go Bears. We have 40 seconds. I'm being so patient right now on this ES trade. Really want to exit it right here. I feel like it could pop. Just really struggling to go lower. But we're struggling to go higher too.
How can you trade Bookmap with all that noise on it? Why don't you turn the intensity down so you can see the real lines? Golly.
Yeah, I gotta play with my Bookmap a bit.
You got way too many colors on there.
One sec. I feel like too many people are anticipating a bear move right now, and that's why the market's not moving lower. Like the market knows. Therefore, the market does not want that. The market does not want people to do well. Ever.
There was a buy wall at 32 and it just got pulled.
Yeah. The sellers are done. Sellers are done. Let's bring it back though one more time. Come on now. That's what I said before. I said that before, and then it did give us that drop, and then I still didn't take profit. Strong buyers at 55.28 zone, 55.29, 28.27. I mean, shit, we're just chopping around.
Some days are like that.
No, I'm saying I don't know if I should exit or not. I still feel like I should have some faith in this setup. But another part of me is like, it's Friday. Don't.
Well, just move your stop up tight and walk away.
Weighted index pushing higher. Boom, man. Let's see. Yeah, it's fudged. Okay, now that we stop people out, we can turn around now. Okay, we can turn around now. Okay, it's over. Got it. Oh,
Sweep sellers. So this is a buy.
I mean, I'm staying in these till they either hit my stop or my take profit at this point. Could very well hit our entry again and then reverse.
Okay, ES sell wall at
Dude,
38.
these buyers though are crazy right here. Nah, that's wild. Sell wall at 55.39 now on ES. Dude, this thing could run red. That's crazy. Two minutes on this 5 minute. You'll need some craziness to happen right now.
All right, well, I'm gonna call it here. You have a good weekend, sir.
Have a good weekend, man.
Everyone else.
Take
Have a
care,
good weekend.
bless up, have a great weekend. Guys, I gotta see about that Jeopardy thing again this weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll do Kahoot. Dude, man, these sellers really just abandoned ship. Come on now. That's crazy, man. That's actually wild. Because I could see buyers continuing here. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up too. I mean, I was sort of hoping we'd get to some type of take profit or something on this trade during the stream, but like, it's not giving it to us. We can't force it. That's crazy. It's coming back up to our entry though. That's freaking nuts, man. I'm staying in these. I'm staying in these because I don't know. That's crazy. That is crazy. Maybe, you know what, Discord, I'll keep it up for you guys for a little bit. And YouTube, I'm gonna shut down the YouTube. Alright, take care YouTube, peace out, like and subscribe, catch you guys.